Hello to all my wonderful students, subscribers, and disciples. This is your Master GongSun. Welcome to another chapter of Educating the Barbarian Sutra. This is chapter 21, a very important chapter because it contains a very profound truth. Let's begin. Every moment is temporary and delicate. The past cannot be conserved, however glorious it may have been. The present cannot be held onto, however fun it is. And the future cannot be captured, however much you want to do so. Our mind is desperate to hold in place certain moments. But if we can dissolve our mind, we will suddenly find the Tao and we will be able to understand it and all its clarity and wisdom. Now, I say this is profound, this chapter, because it's so true, right? Have you ever had such a beautiful moment, let's say, with a girlfriend or boyfriend, or in the past, right? Especially when we were young, right? I mean, there were certain moments that I remember that were wonderful, and I wished that they could last forever, right? There's a song by Mariah Carey. So when I was younger, my friends and I listened to a lot of her music. I think she's very talented with a wonderful voice. And she has a song called Make It Last Forever. But unfortunately, nothing can last forever. Here in the material realm anyway, on this plane of existence. Of course, on other planes, such as the Buddhic, astral, divine, causal, all those planes, time doesn't exist. So yes, things last forever, but certainly not here. So there have been moments, even just by myself, that were so beautiful that I wanted it to last forever. I mean, forget about a moment with a lover. I remember there was one time where it was just gorgeous weather. I was in a Southeast Asian country, and it was December, and that is technically high season because it's the best time to go there. And I remember I was on a big stretch of, it was just like an urban road, and I was on a really quick, kind of like a bus. It was like a bus lane, but there were very few stops. It's called the Bus Express, and I remember the temperature was just right. It was not hot, not cold, and the sun was just stroking my face, caressing my face. There was a little bit of a breeze, and I remember it was sunset, and I was walking towards this temple, and I remember thinking, wow, this is such a wonderful moment, because not only was the weather just perfect, but I had a sense of carefreeness. I felt very carefree. I didn't have many burdens. I didn't have much at that point anyway. I didn't have any financial burdens. I wasn't in a relationship with anyone. And I was just going to enjoy my time exploring a temple. And I remember thinking, wow, this is wonderful. What a great day. This is a day worth living. I have the breeze and the sun on my face, a sense of lightness because I had no burdens. And I was just going to explore a temple and explore my spiritual side. And I remember thinking, if only every day could be like this. But then again, this chapter says, but if you can actually dissolve your mind, then you will discover the Tao. You will be inundated with its wisdom. Because our minds are actually very much desperate to hold such beautiful moments forever, but we have to let it go. once you let it go, you will feel much better because you won't have that desire. In many ways, this line of thinking is very much in tune with Buddhism, letting go of desire and attachments, which I can see the wisdom in as well. We Taoists think similarly in that respect when it comes to desires and attachments. So enjoy the moment while you can, and always know that there will be other beautiful moments to come in the future. All right, this has been your Master GongSun, and as usual, keep living in alignment with the Tao.